Assalamualaikum dan selamat datang ke sesi Facebook Live Borak Santai Cantik Bergaya Sihat Beraya Istimewa Aidilfitri bersama Amway. Nama saya Sapura, hos anda pada hari ini. Sebelum itu, jangan lupa untuk kongsikan sesi hari ini kepada rakan-rakan Facebook anda, ahli keluarga anda dan komen dan like di ruangan chat. Sesi hari ini lebih istimewa di mana kita akan berkongsi dengan anda cara untuk kekal sihat dan cantik pada hari raya. Dan sesi pertama merupakan satu sesi istimewa di mana turut bersama saya juru makeup profesional ataupun makeup artist iaitu Miss Monica. Hai, untuk pengetahuan anda semua, Miss Monica ialah seorang yang sangat pakar dalam bidang fashion solekan TV, drama, filem dan TV komersial. Miss Monica juga mengajar di akademi dan juga kelas makeup. Apa khabar Miss Monica?
Apa baik?
Hari ini kita ada Miss Monica dan juga kita ada model yang bersama dengan kita, Miss Farida. Okey, baik, hari ini Miss Monica akan mengajar kita makeup tutorial. Mungkin Miss Monica boleh explain ataupun terangkan sedikit dengan makeup look yang Miss Monica akan buat.
Okay, today I like to create two looks for Raya. You know, that one is for a day, lifestyle makeup, and one is the evening. And the evening, we probably just use about 5-10 minutes to add on. So that will be something interesting for you guys to know.
Okay, hari ini Miss Monica akan create dua look atau dua jenis makeup look yang anda boleh gunakan, satu pada siang hari dan mungkin jika ada dinner ataupun evening tea kan, anda boleh guna makeup ataupun menyuai pakai makeup pada waktu malam. Okay, mari kita mulakan.
Okay, before makeup, right, before foundation, we all know that we have to start with fresh skin. So it might be afternoon or morning, so it's good to, I'm going to just use the water just to spray a face to get rid of the oiliness a little bit. And I'm sure everyone know how to, prep the skin because the foundation we are going to use is not going to be very heavy. It's very natural, and just want to make sure the foundation keep long lasting for the whole days. So prep the skin with moisturizer is very important. So I'm using a moisturizer to apply first. Yep. And a lot of people might think my skin is very oily. Why do I need to use foundation? But if you do not use, why do I have to use moisturizer? But if you do not use moisturizer, the skin might be a bit dry, even though you are oily. But sometimes oily skin also you can feel that your skin is cracking. And then if you want to apply foundation, then you get a very dry looking foundation. So you will not look, the skin will not look smooth. Yeah. So this is the moisturizer that we are using. And I'm going to continue by using a face primer. Face primer is also good for skin that who even out the easy to even out the foundation because sometimes when we apply foundation, it doesn't absorb in your skin, so it look like surface, right?
Betul.
So this primer is good and it gives the skin a little bit kind of glowy looking. It's not shine. This is prevent also anti-shine as well. So it doesn't give the skin too oily.
Ya, betul tu. Untuk memastikan solekan ataupun makeup anda kekal lama, pastikan anda prep skin anda dengan betul, terutamanya bagi mereka yang memiliki kulit kering. Kulit kering ataupun kulit berminyak perlu memakai pelembap kan sebelum memulakan solekan. Selepas menggunakan pelembap, bolehlah pakai primer. Primer ni untuk menjadikan kulit lebih tahan lama, makeup anda senang untuk diserap ataupun absorb.
Yes. And also sometimes you think your skin is too dry, you probably can consider using hydrating mask. The more you use, because we doesn't want to apply too much foundation, right? And then to have very sticky looking. So the skin texture is very important. So now the second thing is I'm using a lip balm. Lip balm is also very important. You know, nowadays we don't drink enough water, our lips is cracked, You don't want to be, end of the day when you apply lipstick, you get a very dry lips, right?
So untuk memastikan lips tu nampak lebih cantik dan smooth. Macam tu.
Okay, so after you apply all the moisturizer primer, you can leave it for a few seconds for the moisturizer to set. So now we're going to talk a bit on the foundation. So I'm sure a lot of people were confused how to choose my right foundation, you know. So let's say our model skin, you can tell that it's a little bit darker side. So now I would like to show you our model's actual skin. So her skin color, you can see, you can look back, that is very fair this side, but even she turned, her skin color is quite fair. So when you someone who have darker face than the body, your foundation, please do not go too dark. So I'm choosing this, is called L4W1, which is a little bit more warm color. It's not so yellow, and also it's lighter. So I'm going to just have to pump. Okay, I normally like to use it is I apply 3 dots. When the application is important to make sure the foundation is really absorbed on the skin rather than sit on top.
Okay.
When the foundation sit on top, so that will not last. Your makeup probably 2 hours later will have fine
cepat
line.
cair.
Yeah, and then it gone, your dark circles.
Okay.
So there's 2 ways to doing it. You can using sponge or you can using a foundation brush. Yeah, I'm using this foundation brush. And then what you do is you just keep circles, yeah?
Yeah. In the circular motion.
Circle motion.
Kita blend, ya,
But you
foundation tadi.
circles more than 20 times. Because the more you circle the foundation, it will already absorb into skin instead of just on top of the skin. You don't want the foundation to sit
Okay.
on top of the skin.
Okey, sekarang kita boleh tengok Miss Monica mengaplikasikan foundation tadi secara sekata. Pastikan circular motion supaya foundation tadi absorb, menyerap masuk ke dalam kulit.
Yeah. If you normally apply foundation, you realize your makeup kind of not long lasting, your foundation, or you have a crack issue, you probably have to consider that blending technique, yeah?
Blending
and
technique.
also on the eyelid, don't put foundation on the eyelid. Whatever left over on your brush, you can just over brush it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Tidak disarankan untuk meletak foundation dekat eyelid directly. But say ada leftover tadi dekat brush, you boleh just go through and apply. Okay. Tadi satu tips yang sangat berguna daripada Miss Monica, menjelang Hari Raya, anda juga boleh meningkatkan penjagaan kulit anda mungkin dengan memakai hydrating mask, okay, atau meningkatkan hidrasi pada kulit supaya kulit lebih lembap dan tidak kelihatan kusam. Terutamanya menjelang Hari Raya lah, sebab kita nak pakai makeup supaya makeup akan kelihatan lebih berseri pada wajah.
Yeah, once already you know how much you want to apply, then you apply where you are.
Okay.
To apply good foundation and really smooth looking foundation is about blending.
Yes. Blend until the makeup or the foundation nampak macam warna kulit kita. Macam tu. Okay.
Can have a little
Blend
light.
sampai rata.
When you use your finger, you touch, there's no foundation coming out. Because sometimes when you apply, the foundation sit on the corner. When you apply, it's just sit on top. So that is the difference when your foundation sit on top. See, I doesn't need to use so much.
Okay.
In fact, I just use very little.
Sedikit sahaja.
Yeah. Okay. So now we come to use concealer, which is very important. Concealer that have many colors that you might thinking which one that you can use. For me, I'm going to choose the second. It's about 3 shades lighter because our model have a little bit unevenness, the dark circle on the heavy side. So I'm going to use the concealer to lighten up the dark circle area. Okay, so around this area. And now I'm using brush as well. Now my technique is more on the circle motion as well, but gentle. I do not want to, it's not dragging and it's not taking away.
Means the pressure ataupun tekanan yang anda gunakan tu sangat-sangat ringan. Sekarang Miss Monica akan menunjukkanlah cara untuk mencerahkan kulit model kita. Kalau kita lihat toner kulit yang tidak sekata tadi boleh dicerahkan dan juga boleh guna corrector macam Miss Monica menggunakan toner yang lebih cerah sedikit kan daripada warna kulit ataupun warna foundation.
I would say 2 to 3 tone lighter than your foundation color.
Okay. So bolehlah apply pada bahagian bawah mata kan?
Yep. And then now this next I can use this as like a highlighter.
Highlighter
that
too.
apply as our laughing line. Also you call as an aging line. You know, a woman, matured skin woman that they normally, the older you go, you get this a bit darker.
Yes.
So you can use the highlight color to brighten up, to bring out the texture of it. Okay, and then I can also use this as to enhance the T-zone. Yeah.
So warna corrector yang digunakan apabila toner itu maknanya lebih cerah, dua atau ketiga warna toner yang lebih cerah ianya boleh enhance features model kita hari ini dan juga menjadikan kulit ataupun solekan model kita lebih cerah.
Okay. Bila you pakai brush, kalau you nampak ada brush stroke, so you boleh pakai mini sponge, bagi tekan dia, bagi press. So dia concealer tu dia boleh stay.
Okay.
Because what we are using a liquid formula, so they are much runny.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you don't use this technique, so it will not stay. The minute when you oily, your skin sweat or oily, then it will start falling off.
Okay.
Okay, another tips what we can do also, let's say our model have a bit of scar that you want to cover.
Topok-topok hitam, gelap
What you
sedikit.
can do is pakai lebih sikit dekat tempat tu, yang just very gentle, make sure it cover the dark circles, that area,
Okay.
and a bit on the spot. Okay, so now I need my mini brush, mini sponge, just to blend the edge.
Oh, blend or just dab?
Just to blend and
okay.
dab, and dab, but not taking away, because now you can see a very patchy of white, fair color. So we need to make it blend the edge first. Yeah.
Okay.
You will still see a little bit white, but later on, I'll guide you. Then what we do is, I already have one palm of the foundation just now. I apply on my mini sponge, and I'm just overlapped it.
Lebihan foundation tadi kan boleh guna untuk to put on top lah, tutupkan dia dan ratakan warna kulit tadi.
Okay, so basically yang foundation tu, kita concealer and foundation, that important step already done. But it's not complete yet. To make this foundation last longer, you need a powder to set. So there is a 2 type of the powder in the market. If you have oily skin, you may try press powder, because they are meant for a little bit more oily skin. You can either use powder puff or you use brush. But powder puff will create a little bit thickness, but brush will be lighter. But for me, I like to use loose powder. Yeah. So, but when you apply, again, try not to use so much. I dab on my hand close.
Okay.
I always start a bit on the lid area. The eye lid normally are quite oily.
Okay.
Yeah, we sometimes when we do powder, we forgot to powder our eyelid.
Yeah.
So when you do eye makeup, you tend to a bit oily, then you see a line.
This is a very good tips for those yang terutamanya mata mereka senang berair ataupun berminyak. Best to put loose powder dekat mata, bahagian mata lah, kulit pada bahagian mata. Okay.
The reason of using loose powder, because it's easy to touch up later on, so it doesn't crave a thickness, and also it looks more flawless.
More flawless, okay. Tadi Miss Monica dah apply foundation, dah apply concealer, corrector. Sekarang kita akan set dengan loose powder.
Yep. And then now I'm going to use small brush just to brush away the excess. I don't want to have too much powder on the face. It's okay to have a cream foundation, liquid foundation, or concealer on your face once you blend well. Then when you put powder, this is very important. When the powder have to be very fine or it's very light. When you put too much of powder, again, if you're matured skin, then your aging line, your fine line will start coming out in 1 hour time.
Betul.
You know, even those you're young with a bit of dark circle, they will start coming out. And then 2-3 hours later, you start get cracking. You know? So we don't want that. Okay.
Lepas tu nampak dah garis-garis halus tu.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we're going to move on to eyeshadow.
Okay.
Okay,
Dah siap base kita.
Yes,
okay.
already done. So I'm going to start with the pencil. It's a black pencil. So this black pencil is kind of very soft, kind of is able for you to blend.
Blend.
Yeah?
Senang.
So look down for me.
Okay. Miss Monica buat satu line dekat situ kan? Lepas tu senang juga untuk blend.
Yeah. But I'm not crave that liner look, but I'm just doing one line. Later I'll show you. This, it doesn't need to require a perfect line. It's a bit messy spine. So it's just, I need to have a little bit of darker side on the liner. Okay. For the eyeshadow tips, maybe I can share with you. Look down. Maybe, okay, in this, close to your lashes, we call number 1. Number 2. Number 3 is where the socket. So I apply number 1 right now. And after applying that, I'm going to use another small brush to blend this eyeshadow. To blend it up and down to soften.
To soften it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maknanya bukannya satu line garis, bukan garis halus. Tapi Miss Monica akan blend lah the eye pencil tadi.
We're just going to get a soft edge.
Dan warna black tu tadi pun senang untuk di blend. Mudah untuk di blend dan juga boleh nampak macam ada satu soft and kesan ataupun effect eyeshadow.
Yeah, in fact this is very easy for like you working in the morning that you only have few minutes, you can just apply pencil. And you can crave just instant kind of soft smoky black, you know. But it's a soft one because whatever I do, you see the eyeshadow is only touching at the number 1.
Yes.
It did not go to number 2 or number 3, so it still looks soft.
Still looks soft.
Yeah, okay. So now we're going to apply the eyeshadow.
I know some people they're very nervous when it comes to applying eyeliner. Yeah, because it's really hard to get a perfect shape. Susah nak dapat satu garisan kan? But this is a very good tips for you on the go and things like that lah.
Yeah, those are the liquid one. Liquid one really take time. You need to practice.
Need to practice.
Yeah, but this one doesn't. This one messy, fine, no problem. Because in the end you blend it soft, right? So now I'm doing the eyeshadow which is brown. I start with the brown.
Okay.
Outer corner of the eyes that you start putting a bit of eyeshadow on it. Okay, again, I'm applying number 1 area and to number 2.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going a little bit outside.
Okay.
I'm going to crave like
starting from the outside, right?
Yeah, starting from the outer corner.
Okay.
So I'm creating a little bit kind of V concept in front of me. It's kind of V.
Okay. So color apa yang Miss Monica guna ni? Warna apa?
Brown.
Brown.
It's a dark brown.
Dark brown. Okay.
Yeah. And I always have 2 brush because kalau kita, look down for me. So the eyeshadow is, you already crave the shape, but you want to be soft, like the edge in the middle, and then the upper at number 2.5, number 3 area. I just want to have a soft edge.
Wow.
Okay. So now we do the other side. Remember, this is only first time, you know, I pick up only one time, but it's just about blending.
Yes.
Because when you pick it up, your color is so strong.
Wow.
You just have to carefully. See, I applied. Now the V is like, you know, it's to that side. You can see this is a V shape. Yeah? And second brush to blend inwards a little bit.
You want to create the
socket.
eye, socket.
Yeah.
Socket look.
The socket look. Because nowadays we wear masks, right?
Yes.
So we enhance on the eye, so we can really, well, make an effort to make your eyes beautiful.
Yes.
And
Sebab bila kita pakai mask, orang akan nampak solekan yang pertama adalah mata. Jadi Miss Monica akan menekankan sedikit tips pada bahagian mata, solekan pada bahagian mata.
okay, so now I can see the balancing. I'll probably do one more round. You see, I don't pick so much. I only pick one time.
Okay.
But it's just for me, just to blend it. Another tips is sometimes when you pick up eye color, you will, by the time you go straight, it will drops everywhere. Then your makeup become very dirty. And then it's best that you flick a little bit, yeah?
Okay.
And same thing, I'm doing one more time of the V, but I always start apply on number 1 area.
Itu juga merupakan satu tips yang berguna. Contoh kalau kita nak apply eyeshadow kan, kita akan ambil directly from the palette. Tapi kita tap sedikit brush tu ataupun berus kita tap sedikit untuk buang sedikit excess powder eyeshadow tu. Kalau directly kita apply akan menyebabkan habuk kan, macam habuk-habuk eyeshadow tu melekat pada bahagian kulit muka. Okay. Dark brown. Okay.
In fact, dark brown is the best color. It doesn't, although it's a little bit heavy, but it doesn't look too heavy.
Too heavy.
We normally in photographic for TV or video, we use brown is to crave your natural structure, the natural bone structure. Okay, so the last I'm using the big brush. I will just soft the top number 3 and number 4 area just to make sure I have a very soft edge. So mainly my color is around number 1 and number 2. And a little bit of V, but not a lot. Okay. Then last thing.
Blend sedikit lagi lah.
Yeah, then last you can put a bit of highlight in the middle. Just a very light highlight.
Yes. Highlight menggunakan warna yang lebih cerah. Pada bahagian depan sekali, depan mata.
Okay, I can use it above the brown area as well. Okay, I probably need one more, which is, I saw that it's a kind of like off-white color. It's a very nice just for me to create that between eye and the eyebrow. So it's just, I want to give a bit of contrast. So you can see the edge is kind of soft, yeah? And also, this is a very nice color to create that T-zone as well.
Yes. To highlight your T-zone.
Yeah, it's a kind of quite nice color. Okay, once we've done that, and I'm going to follow with mascara. Okay, our model have a beautiful mascara, lashes. That,
mata panjang.
Yeah, she looked down, she got pretty long, so I think in Asia, even sometimes you're so busy, you do not have much time for eye makeup.
Betul.
You probably need to spend time on your foundation to make it flawless, make your skin look fresh. Then next thing, you just complete with mascara, eyebrow, and a little bit of lip color. That's it.
Yep.
You can go out already. And mascara, you can apply it downwards first.
Okay.
And make sure every lash have one coat. They can have more than one coat, but you can do one coat at a time. Once you got that, then you slightly brush up. So the top and bottom also
Covered by the
covered by the lashes, by the mascara. So it makes the lashes look fuller.
Satu tips yang sangat berguna apabila anda nak pakai mascara tu, Miss Monica punya tips adalah untuk anda apply pada bahagian bulu mata tu, tapi apply ke bawah. Apply downward dulu. Selepas anda apply ke bawah, kemudian anda boleh apply ke atas.
Okay, see, you can have a look.
Jadi lashes tu, tepung mata tu akan coat semua dengan mascara.
Yeah. And you can do a bit on the bottom.
Wow, panjang bulu mata.
Yeah.
Sikit je, pakai dah boleh nampak efek.
Okay, after many layer of mascara that you doesn't want to look like, clumped
Clumpy.
together, clumpy. So this brush is good to brush it, open up,
Yes.
put down. Just to brush it up,
Separate it.
it.
Wow.
Yeah, now she got very thick mascara. Look down again. Okay.
Okay.
So now the next thing is the eyebrow. So you need this brush because sometimes when we apply foundation, that we overlap our eyebrow.
Okay.
So our eyebrow sometimes is covered with foundation. So which doesn't look good. So using the brush, you can just
Brush up.
Yeah,
Brush
you
ke
can
atas.
even use the old mascara that you don't throw away. You can recycle that, just
You can
using
use that one.
Yes. And then there's two ways to do it. You can either use the eyeshadow to be more softer looking, or you can use the eyebrow pencil. Yeah. I think I'm going to use the eyebrow pencil because our model have quite a strong eyebrow as well. So it needs so.
Okay.
It's just basically fill the gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sebab model kita pun dah ada eyebrow yang cantik kan. So macam akan fill the gap dengan eyebrow pencil.
Yes. And normally my technique, I like to do half and then I follow with half.
Half.
Because when sometimes you do so beautiful one side, but the other side is not the same because our eyebrow sometimes we do not have perfect shape.
Tak sama.
Eyebrow memang tak sama. So best to do control a little bit front. Then after front you're done, then you kind of know, you level, you're consistent. Then you move on to the second.
Boleh control sikit lah.
Easy to control.
Yes. Okay, so just fill in the gap kat depan dulu.
Yeah.
Lepas dah kat depan, baru kita pergi ke bahagian belakang, eyebrow.
And the belakang, you can see a lot of majority, everyone, the end of our lashes doesn't have fuller as the front.
Yes, betul.
So now the end, I probably need to apply a little bit more. I make it a little bit more stronger.
Betul. Dekat belakang tak apa stronger.
Yeah, front no.
Pekat sikit tak apa.
Yeah, front when you put too strong, it becomes quite fierce,
Yeah, betul.
Yeah.
Good tips to apply eyebrow, cair sikit pada bahagian depan tapi towards ke belakang tu boleh pekatkan sedikit supaya dia ada satu shape yang cantik. Okay. Okay. Dah hampir siap ya? Sebelum okay. Kalau kita kat sini Miss Monica memang akan pekatkan sikit pada bahagian hujung.
I make it take a bit fuller. If you sometimes find a problem of your eyebrow that you know something wrong but you don't know how to adjust it and you can't tell, you don't know how to do it. So what you do is you can check the front and front. This side. You make sure what you check is three things. You check the level, make sure they are same level. Second, you check the thickness. Make sure they're same size. Third, you check the shape. Because sometimes eyebrow, right, in front, it can be a bit round but this square. But you know something wrong, but you don't know how to adjust it. But when you separate it part by part, you probably can see the difference. Oh, this is square, this is round. Oh, I like this one. Then what do you do with that one? You either remove it, plug away, or to try to come out with a round shape. If you like the square one, then you're just using your color to add on. Yeah, so same theory as everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, we have done the eye now, so we're going to move on to lipstick.
Lipstick.
For me, I like to use lip pencil because although when we use lipstick, but it doesn't last, a glass of drinks, it will go off. So lipstick, it will can create your shape and also long lasting. And especially now we are wearing masks as well, right?
Ya, betul. Satu treat dan tips di mana kalau anda nak mengekalkan warna gincu ataupun lipstick anda boleh mulakan dengan lip pencil sebab lip pencil ni dia pigment pigment dia lebih kuat berbanding daripada lipstick. Sekurang-kurangnya apabila lepas anda makan dan minum kan, lipstick anda hilang dulu, tapi lip pencil masih ada lagi. Okay. Jadi Miss Monica memilih warna apa untuk lip pencil ni?
This is very soft, kind of a baby pink color.
Soft baby
so
pink colour
it
lah.
gives very sweet and happy color. But the lipstick will be contrast a little bit. Because the pencil, I just want to create the structure of the lips. You can apply lips or the pencil all over the lips.
All over the lips also can. Boleh
no
apply
problem.
semua. Tak semestinya pada bahagian luar bibir saja. Okay, lepas dah pakai lip pencil tadi, lipstick pula.
Yes. And lipstick, of course, I have this two beautiful color. You can have either one. This is kind of quite soft, pink. Baby pink is go with the lips very well.
Okay.
But because it's Raya, so I decide to give a touch of redness and to mix of that color, so it looks a bit more cherry, cherry plum wine color.
Like a red cherry colour lah.
Yes.
Bergantung kepada preferences colour anda, warna yang anda suka. Anda boleh campur ataupun anda boleh menggunakan satu warna. Mungkin ada orang favourite dia colour pink kan, ada merah jambu saja, ada yang suka campur lipstick. Saya tahu anda kat luar sana bukan hanya ada satu lipstick. Mesti ada banyak sangat lipstick kan kat luar tu.
Yep.
Okey, anda boleh campur juga, boleh juga pakai satu warna terpulang.
Yeah. If you have two lipstick, you can mix, then you can get 3 color. Even 4 color sometimes.
Warna merah tetapi mempunyai sedikit pink tone sedikit kan?
Rosy sikit,
Rosy
ya.
sikit. Untuk penggunaan atau pemakaian gincu dan lipstick, anda boleh apply terus macam tu ataupun anda boleh menggunakan berus. Biasanya orang yang campurkan warna lipstick better, lebih baik untuk menggunakan berus supaya dapat warna yang sebati.
Yep, that's right. Okay, another tips also what we can do is after the lipstick, if you wanted the lipstick a little bit last longer, what you do is you apply the first layer. You can block by the tissue.
Okay.
You
Lekatkan
can do that.
dekat,
Yeah, when we take it out, we normally sometimes we check balancing. And the second things you can do is I get her to open. Yeah, she block the excess.
Blot sahaja, bukannya hilangkan lipstick
And
tu
then buat sekali lagi.
dan buat sekali lagi.
This is how we normally do for movie or anything that we do not have time to touch up everybody.
Okay.
Let's say you have 20 casts that you got no time to touch up everyone. So you give them this kind of long-lasting lipstick.
Satu tips yang sangat berguna untuk mengekalkan warna lipstick. Walaupun selepas makan mungkin ada lagi warna lipstick tu, tak akan hilang terus. Okay. Nampak lebih pekat dah warna tu, dan nampak lebih
It's
bold.
rich. Okay. One more
Hampir
tip also you can do is using a bit of powder, and then you use the tissue, put on top,
Okay.
and then you block a bit by powder. So it's basically, block that oiliness a little bit, but you will still get, it's more matte. It make it more matte a little bit, but
Mattifying
not
effect.
dry. Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't look dry. And I always like to have the last bit using a bit of shine, a bit of lip gloss.
Okay. Selepas pemakaian lipstick tu sendiri, kalau anda di luar sana suka sheer effect, kan boleh top up atau boleh on top tu boleh letak lip gloss.
But I only like to put it on the middle. This is for photo shoot or for, that nampak lips macam nampak sexy sikit. Tapi try not to put it all because by the time you put at the end, sometimes that is where easy to smash as well.
Betul.
Easy to, run
So bibir
away.
pun nampak lebih lembap kan macam
Yeah,
tu. Tak nampak
that's
terlalu kering lah lepas pakai lipstick.
Okay, and then the last, we will finish with a bit of blush. Okay, The blush, normally, I like to filter on my hand.
Okay.
Then you just apply a little bit.
Bahagian pipi kan. Tapi kenapa kita pakai blusher pada step-step yang terakhir?
Yeah, I believe a lot of people like to do eyeshadow, then blusher, then lipstick.
Betul.
For me, I normally like to do eye, and then I do lipstick because sometimes you don't know how's the overall look.
Okay.
Because by the time I have lipstick, I think my eye is strong enough, my lip is strong enough. So this is where I need to control my blusher, which I do not use too much. We don't want to have too much color that it looks like a rainbow and look like Christmas tree.
Yes.
No.
Because we want to create balance in the color.
Yes. And
okay?
overall concept is more natural. Yeah. So last bit.
Last sekali.
Don't forget, the last one we do is powder, because after, let's say you spend 20 minutes to do your makeup, by the time your skin getting a little bit oily. So the finishing with the powder is important, not a lot. Just the finishing.
Very lightly
very
to finish the
brush
whole makeup
whole
look.
Okay?
Yes.
Here you go. That's the
dah
look
siap
finish.
dah model kita. Nampak sungguh cantik dan anggun.
Yes.
Nampaknya dah bersedia dah untuk pergi beraya ni kan? Okay. Alright. Miss Monica, mungkin Miss Monica boleh terangkan sedikit tentang overall look untuk makeup yang pertama ni.
Okay, although I say this is something very lifestyle and casual, but I know it's Raya. It's a very special day for everyone. And also our model is wearing something beautiful orangey, so I kind of enhance the color a bit. But the base, we stay very light. You know, this is very important because if you want the makeup to be touched up later, do not put too much foundation and too much powder because that have difficulty to touch up later on. Yeah.
Yep. Saya sangat suka makeup look yang Miss Monica create untuk model kita hari ini. Sangat-sangat natural, sesuai kalau anda nak pergi beraya kan waktu siang menziarahi. Ianya sangat natural dan juga dapat enhancekan beauty face kita punya model hari ini. Okay. Tadi masa kita awal-awal tadi kita ada cakap kita nak buat dua look kan. Yang pertama ni more kepada natural look yang bersesuaian untuk waktu siang. Tapi bagaimana pula look pada waktu malam? Adakah mungkin Miss Monica boleh berkongsi dengan kita kalau kita ada 5 ke 10 minit saja nak touch up. Tapi with the same base kan, same base makeup yang sama tapi nak touch up supaya pada waktu malam tu makeup kita kelihatan lebih elegant ataupun lebih bold macam tu kan. Okay. Macam mana tu?
So for Raya we're so busy. So the faster way is I'm using black eyeliner. So I'm going to enhance the eyes also. The morning makeup is so light. So now you can using this pencil just to look up. Of course, we complete the bottom liner.
Ini transformasi daripada makeup look yang sesuai untuk digunakan pada waktu siang, sekarang waktu malam ataupun kita ada dinner, evening tea dan sebagainya. Eye pencil tadi.
Yeah, eye pencil, and then you can finish the whole eye area.
Boleh letak dekat lower line dekat mata.
And then.
Jadi untuk makeup look pada waktu malam ni, Miss Monica akan menekankan pada bahagian mata kan? Lebih kepada solekan pada bahagian mata.
Yes. And now I'm going to use the eyebrow brush to blend it softer. Because with the pencil, sometimes you get a bit strong, harsh line. So it's good to using a very fine, thin eyebrow brush. Just to make it soft.
Untuk lembutkan balik garisan pada bahagian bawah mata.
And then you're pulling it at the end.
Okay.
So it makes the eyes a little bit longer. Okay. And the eyeshadow just now, we are going to also add on a different shade of eyeshadow. So this time I'm going to use a little bit more blue, dark blue kind of color.
Tadi waktu siang kita guna dark brown color, dark brown which is more natural lah kan. So waktu malam ni kita add on sedikit color yang orang kata bold. Miss Monica menggunakan warna dark blue kat sini.
Okay. So that is just avoid the eyeshadow dropping into, because blue is very difficult to control. So you can just put a little bit powder on your eye area in case the eyeshadow drops, because that require your touch up later on. And this look, I'm going to finish all the way to number 1. Complete all the number 1. Now, second time, I start with number 1, inner corner, and apply. So you can see I have a kind of number line one, but I'm using a clean brush just to brush it up and down. Okay, can do one more time.
So kita pekatkan lagi pada bahagian mata. Sebab kadang-kadang dinner dia punya majlis tu kadang-kadang lampu malap je kan. Jadi kita mesti nak nampak wow pada bahagian mata tu. So kita boleh pekatkan sedikit dengan menambah eyeliner dan juga eyeshadow.
For the night, we also can use back. Okay, the eyeshadow palette I'm using is the shining things, and then they have a white color.
Warna yang lebih cerah lah.
The white eyeshadow, silver kind of white. I look up for me. I'm just going to put it on the inner side, bottom.
Inner corner, yes. Light color dekat inner corner tu. Untuk enhance lagi feature pada bahagian mata.
Yep. And also the silver white, you will enhance it on number 4 area, which is the bones area.
Brow bones, yeah.
So this is giving very contrasty of between eyebrow and the eyeshadow. If you can really take strong makeup, eye makeup, you really like it. What you can do also, you can just do inner side.
Okay.
You can just apply the liner, the inner side. So this to give the eyes is more bold and more strong. It's like a cat eyes, yeah. Okay. Then we brush away whatever the eyelash dropping.
Okay.
So I'm going to give a tips also. Let's say the makeup is from morning until evening, that your makeup, probably foundation already run, you wanted to touch up. It's not about eyes. This is the eyes that you can enhance. But another thing is about the skin. By 7 hours later, how will your skin, your foundation still there, your concealer still there?
Probably not really there.
Let it run, with
Yes.
Malaysia weather. So what you need to do is, you can cover up with your eyes area. You just give a very gentle water spray. Just need a water spray, but very gentle, not so much until wet. Yeah, just a little bit.
Untuk refresh balik
Yes,
kulit tu.
you just wait for a
Hydrate.
little while, because sometimes foundation on our skin for 4-5 hours, it creates another different kind of texture. It's already there. You can't touch, you can't blend without anything, because it will crack. So this water formula, it just make the foundation a little bit kind of blend a little bit, so you can dab. Now you can see where you need to touch up. So let's say especially laughing lines start crack, that is where you use your sponge, you blend. Dia kan hilang sikit ke jatuh sikit, tak kisah. But as long they're able for you to blend. And for the dark circle, kalau eyeliner jatuh, dark circle sudah hilang, ke mascara jatuh, nampak hitam-hitam kan? So kita pakai cotton.
cotton.
Banyak orang buat macam tu. Ambil saja tangan ambil keluar. Tapi
Habislah foundation.
No, tapi no matter what you do, bila you ambil gambar, you still nampak letih. You still nampak you punya dark circle because you cannot see but camera can see.
Okay.
So now what I'm doing is you pakai sikit, yang sikit saja. Cleansing milk. Kalau ada cleansing milk,
lah sedikit.
you boleh letak small bottle and then letak handbag you.
Okay.
I just bagi basah saja, ambil kotak basah saja, okay? Then you very gentle overlap. Kalau dia nak ambil apa kotor tu, ambil keluar tak kisah. Because the foundation amount we apply is not very heavy.
Okay.
So it allows you to retouch up.
Yes. Terutamanya
course,
pada bahagian mata kan, Miss Monica, kadang-kadang lepas 4 ke 5 jam kita punya eyeliner dah start smudge, mascara dah start jatuh dan sebagainya. Ini adalah satu tips di mana kita boleh touch up semula tapi menggunakan makeup base yang sama.
And then now I letak lagi concealer tapi letak sikit jangan terlalu banyak sangat.
Jangan terlalu tebal, jangan terlalu banyak, sikit je.
Because the different texture, because now you apply this concealer second times on the skin already have 5 hours makeup there. So it's a different kind of texture for you to blend. So it's not allowed you to put too much. When you put too much, you have difficult to blend. Then you get crack, you get different texture. So same thing, you apply at the dark circles area, very gentle. That's it. Okay.
Dab sikit-sikit.
But whatever you do, kalau you ada letak concealer ke macam mana, kena letak bedak.
Kena
always
set balik dengan powder.
Always. Kalau tak ada, sekejap lagi dia tak last.
Tak
okay?
lasting.
So just now we are saying now we come to the lipstick. So we're going to remove the lipstick. So maybe
kita tukar colour. Malam kita tukar warna.
okay, one more time. Then I'm going to blotch it. It's okay. So again, same thing. I kena pakai pencil juga. Tapi this time pencil I'm going to use a little bit stronger.
Warna yang berbeza lah. Okay. Warna apa tu?
This is kind of burgundy color.
Warna yang sedikit pekat berbanding dengan makeup look yang digunakan pada waktu siang tadi.
The dark color also you can do some trick. Let's say you have a very thin top and a fuller bottom that you want to have balance. You can allow to use pencil to create a little bit more fuller lip. Nampak? Macam full sikit. Boleh pakai
ada volume
pencil.
sikit.
Tapi
Ada volume
lekat
sikit.
outside, tak boleh buat dekat depan. So now today everybody nak macam big lip sexy lips kan.
Sedikit lah. Terutamanya bagi mereka yang berbibir nipis. Kan boleh macam do the tricks by applying lip liner.
And this lip pencil is also very good for matured lady. Because the older we go, our lips kind of more smaller size, more thinner. So if you want to achieve a fuller lips, using lip pencil is the best.
Dan selain itu, lip pencil juga boleh menyebabkan lipstick anda ataupun gicu anda lebih tahan dan kekal lama. Hampir siap dah.
Okay, so my last one, and I'm going to use a very beautiful, kind of very orangey color. This will give the whole looks very strong up look.
Jadi untuk makeup look pada waktu bahagian malam, colour dia pun sedikit bold lagi. Pekat lagi kan daripada yang waktu siang.
Give a bit stronger. It's kind of it's a very modern fashion color.
Sedikit tona orange kat situ.
Yeah. Close your lips.
Okey, kita sudah hampir siap untuk makeup ataupun look untuk waktu malam, di mana Miss Monica tadi hanya touch up pada bahagian mata kan tadi, lepas tu sedikit sebanyak pada bahagian kulit wajah dan juga pada lipstick. Bila lipstick waktu malam kita pakai, kita pilih warna yang sedikit gelap lah ataupun lebih terang dan bold.
Okay, I love the lipstick. Nice. Okay, I think this is ready for party.
Yes, the colour pun looks very pigmented.
Color looks very nice. And again, if you like your lips not so dry, this is for photographic. You know, when I'm sure all of you like to take some picture. Lip shine again.
Lip gloss, boleh finish with
Yeah,
lip
lip
gloss.
shine, lip gloss. Tapi not all over the lip, just in the middle. Yeah. See, you can see under the light, it gives you a, we call kissable lips. Yeah. And,
Dan lip juga akan nampak lebih lembap. Bibir akan nampak lebih lembap, tak terlalu kering.
Okay. For this look, right, I'm going to skip. In fact, I will do a very light blusher, which I can go without it because the whole look is so strong. So the blusher, as long as they still have a color, so I'm going to skip with that because if we're going to have strong eyebrows, strong eyeshadow, strong lips, and strong blusher, that will be a little bit too heavy. Yeah. So I think this is what we're going to do. And again, I last finish by powder.
Setting dengan powder. Okay, loose powder kat sini.
Yeah, just in case the shine. Okay, I think that is it.
Okay, we are
That
done.
is
Kita
the
dah
look.
siap. Sudah selesai untuk second look. Cantik sungguh. Model kita dah bersedia dah untuk beraya ni, sebenarnya tak sabar-sabar kan. Okeylah, mungkin Miss Monica boleh summary sikit tentang makeup look yang kedua ni.
Yeah, the second look is basically that in 5 minutes, that's nothing much you can do. So it's good to just to enhance the eyes. And of course, we can just enhance the lips. Like sometimes even you are really don't have the 5-10 minutes, red lips or strong lips will be fashionable and yet it looks more brightened up, you know. But most important thing is the foundation that after so many hours, our face will tend to look a bit tired. So that is very good that for you to retouching a bit.
Terima kasih Monica di atas tunjuk ajar yang sangat bernas tentang makeup tutorial ini.
You're welcome. I hope you guys like it.
Saya yakin rata-rata daripada anda dapat mempelajari banyak tips kecantikan dan tips-tips ini boleh digunakan, diaplikasikan ketika anda ingin membuat solikan pada hari raya.